All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We've got round 2 of the 2v2 tournament. Hatmaster and Define Pride up against St. Thomas and H. Diddy, joined by Maseratis.
Hello, I'm glad to be back.
Yes, Maz had a break from last time. Some of us were really happy for the break, some of us unhappy. Generally, the feeling was that NShadow does a tremendous job on his own, regardless of if they like Maseratis or not.
Oh, is that right?
Now, thank you so much for returning with us, Maz. It's always a pleasure, and I really, really do enjoy you being here with me and keeping me company and offering nothing else.
Oh, almost a compliment right there. Almost.
All right, so we got the classic Anhur Sobek pick here, which was, you know, all the rage back in the day, in the early days of Smite. I want to say, I guess, Season 1, throughout a lot of Season 1, right? When you would just do the, Sobek fling. Some people call it a fling, some people call it a pluck. I usually call it a pluck. What do you call it, Maz?
I'm a pluck fan too.
Yeah, you're pluck fan.
I'm team pluck.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sobek does the pluck, and he'll be able to, just set up perfectly for the Anhur combo, just knocking someone so far across the lane. But, it's a very it's a combo that you can see coming very easily, but it's one that you can't really prevent that easily because they just control all the space in the lane by making you back up to that extent where Sobek can't hit you, because it's a very wide range that he has on that. So Hatmaster and Define will definitely have to have a lot of respect for that combo coming out from the red team.
Especially since they don't have beads as well. Neither have decided to pick up a bead, so especially susceptible to that pluck.
Yeah, absolutely, it's true. Hatmaster actually getting real caught out here. This could be bad, but he does get a lot out.
Shelley's activated. Looks like a sprint here and looks like a disengage, but
I don't know about Define Pride. He actually gets intercepted by the Sobek. Meant to ult through, but Sobek put his body in the way. Oh, and here's the pluck, but not the follow-up from St. Thomas. That's actually going to lose them the kill on Hatmaster. Would have been guaranteed there, but it looked like his 2 came up too late, so he didn't have the, pluck into the stun combo right off the bat, and then kind of waited too awkwardly. Couldn't find it afterwards. Still a great start for the red team.
For sure. So, to talk about Hatmaster's team, he's gone with the typical Ymir, signature guard of Hatmaster, also paired with the Naja. Now, we saw them pick this exact comp last time they played in the 2v2 tournament, and to great success, actually. So, we saw great combos coming out, such as the Naja ult into the Ymir ult, a lot of damage. I expect to see that combo in this game, too.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say is that I think this team comp carried them in terms, or not carried them, but it allowed them to just, kind of bum rush anybody that wasn't on their level. But then when it came to knowledgeable teams that were playing top tier comps, they had a very tough time, struggled a lot with that.
Nice ult.
Oh, yeah. Wow, finally got him, but I think he might go down to Sobek. We'll see if Hatmaster can keep his teammate alive. There we go. That freeze should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think this is the best comp. I think it's... Oh, no. Why did he come back in here? Oh, okay. But oh, look at the wall, too. Great wall.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't think it's the best, one of the best 2v2 team comps. I think it's just something they're very comfortable with is more than anything, which can, bring you very far and can obviously be a ton of fun as well, which is, generally the vibe of community tournaments like this. So I like seeing it. But, yeah, I do hope that it doesn't hold them back. Is he really gonna? Wow, just auto him down there.
Wow.
Yeah, one missed pluck by the Sobek ends up being his demise there as Hatmaster takes him down, does everything right.
Hits him over the head with the cello.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do agree with you. I do think this comp is definitely more early game focused and does have a hard time from behind. It's a very full commit comp, as such is the case with Naja in general, but you're generally committing a lot, usually your ult, into trying to get a lot of damage in. And if it doesn't go as planned, then they don't have a lot of disengage on their team.
Yeah, absolutely. In these early rounds, ooh, another good pluck from Sobek. See, Hatmaster, like I said, gotta definitely respect that pluck. That's how he died for the first blood as well, not recognizing just how much the enemy team can do for him. In that position, he walked up to the tower line to try to wall off the enemy Ymir, instead of realizing if I put myself there, I'm going to be plucked by the Sobek. It could have been a lot worse than it was, but the angle wasn't great that the Sobek's pluck put him on. So yeah, it's good to see that a team like this of St. Thomas and H. Diddy are playing up well against Hatmaster, because, like I said, we've seen them in the early rounds before just completely roll through their opponents, and I love seeing these teams that I haven't really seen before come. Oh wow, good beads from St. Thomas. Ooh, this could be so bad. Divine Pride's going down. Hatmaster will almost definitely go down in this position as well. Doesn't have enough damage to take out St. Thomas. Great stun. Oh, he's got it. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Oh, my God. The pluck comes into play, though.
Wow. Oh, god damn. What great peel from both of these players, just helping each other out. Tit for tat there. Insane stuff.
Great synergy coming out between St. Thomas and HDD. That pluck was so clutch.
In the end, Hatmaster, he did so much there to try to take out St. Thomas to make sure it was a 1-for-1, or not a 1-for-1, but rather a 1-for-2, but couldn't find it. So a good trade goes in favor of the red team there. Boom Booms find themselves in a great position.
That pre-beads as well, beating the Naja ult was great.
Yeah, that was really crispy. I'm glad I caught it. That's a really hard thing to do when when it's not set up by the sash, just a raw Naja ult, point blank like that too. When it's not just like coming down the lane at you, yeah, that's a tough one. Even after the changes to Naja's ult mechanic, where you can now beads it more effectively.
So looking at the builds, Sobek's going to an early defense item and a magical defense item, and I especially like this simply because the last time we saw this team comp, we saw the Ymir go more damage and the Naja be more of a supporter character, building a lot of defense. Although he's going to the shifter shield, so he's going for that hybrid damage power option. But I do expect him, since he's gone for the walk flag and the shell, to be building more defensively as the game goes on.
Yeah, I think it's smarter. It's a lot smarter of Hatmaster to play Ymir kind of the way that he is meant to be played in these situations. You can go more bruisery, but you certainly can't get away with going just all glass cannon in this kind of context. But they are just trying to pick off Divine Pride each time here, always the target, and then Hatmaster is just kind of the stuff after the stuff, as our boy F-Dot would... I never thought I'd reference F-Dot, but oh man, poor Hatmaster, it's showing... Oh wait a minute! Oh my god, out of nowhere comes Divine Pride! Just almost making the double kill happen there, but I don't know if he'll be able to get out. There it goes, the combo. So yeah, I know. Shout out to Hatmaster. The sensibility, saw his teammate coming in there and just knew what to do there to try to maximize their potential for those kills. Unfortunately, didn't work out. In the end, they do take out Divine Pride.
St. Thomas and H, did he reward themselves by getting that red buff and pushing a wave into the tower?
Yeah, they're really utilizing that Sobek Anhur combo just so well, and anytime anyone's singled out, it's a near death scenario each time. Like you said, without beads coming out of either player, I think that's probably the hardest part about this right now. I'm not sure that sprint should have been the pickup for the Ymir either. I kind of feel like Shell might have been better off against this kind of composition. They have heavy slows, but it's not always a matter of just needing to escape them immediately. I guess Sobek's, yeah. What do you think?
I really would like to see a beads. Like that combo is the core of their kit, and if they can beads a pluck and then go on with Sobek.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that Naja had the shell. I mean, Naja should get beads, and then the Ymir I would like to have the shell in turn. So at least there is one shell, and then the squishier one has the beads. Because as we see, it is Naja that's the target each time.
Yeah, I do agree. I would have liked to see beads on Naja, and then Ymir could go more defensive.
Yeah, you know, it's awkward because neither of them actually have escapes, like, at all, outside of the Naja ultimate, so, and, you know, crafty Ymir walls. So this is just like a complete counter comp if you think about it. I don't know if they knew what was coming, but it's also, ooh, it's not enough. Actually, it doesn't look like it did that damage to Sobek, did it? Feels like it went off a little too late, or a little too early, rather.
I'm not sure, but what I can say is Hatmaster's being dove under the tower right now, and those autos coming out strong for St. Thomas.
Yeah, this comp is just so strong in so many different situations. I doubt that they thought, unless they had watched last week and thought exactly about what Hatmaster Defined Pride were going to go, you can just rely on a Sobek on her comp against so many different things, especially like lower tier gods, I feel, without escapes like this, are going to be easy prey.
Anhur recently being buffed as well is definitely a stronger pick in these 2v2 environments. He's
That's
all being
true.
on a very, very low cooldown now, and that ult is huge in matchups like this where CC immunity is very valuable.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably stronger in a 2v2 and 3v3 scenario than almost anywhere else because, like you said, the CC immunity is so strong, and you're constantly fighting. You know, it's not like Conquest where there's a lot of time in between where you're going to get that ult up anyway, and it's not like a priority ultimate. It's just sort of like a situational ult. In this, I mean, yeah, you're constantly fighting, so the more you have that up and the more you can, you know, instantly use it as soon as it comes back up is also very helpful for the damage output that it gives.
On his build, he's gone for a very cheap but effective build as well, going that RC lifesteal. Ult comes out by no shot into the Ymir, but not taking a huge amount of damage.
I love how HDiddy tried to pluck Define Pride there as soon as he got him with the sash, just unfortunately not making it in time before St. Thomas went up, but the St. Thomas is looking fine as he heals up quite a bit. Aussie proc probably, nice. And he's able to get a lot of HP off of that.
I want to highlight though, St. Thomas landed nearly every single shot of his ult through a wall right there. That's some impressive on her play.
This build Demon King about half health. This is going to be really risky. I don't know if they can contest this. HDiddy is low as well, but of course Define Pride is at about the same health for a very squishy target, so that's not a good look. Ooh, I don't know about this. He doesn't have his dash, and there's absolutely no reason to really dive in there. Ooh.
St. Thomas takes out...
oh, Hatmaster! So close!
Hatmaster. The autos of HDiddy just too strong in that fight. Wow, so close. He'll be rewarded by taking out Fire Giant or Bull Demon King, and that'll be the Phoenix.
Yeah, I just don't feel their comp has enough here against these players. Both of them have CC immunity too for Ymir setups, and that's very, very helpful. As well as even to just like ward off the Naja ult or keep him in place. So yeah, the fact that they have so much control with this CC that just sends them off in directions that, you know, they do not want to be in towards their towers or just further down in the jungle towards their side of the jungle. Without these players having escape options, it's not a good look. So I don't know what they can do to come back from this really. It's a really big deficit at this point, about 4,000 gold.
I think Hatmaster and Define Pride really need to change their playstyle. They're being very aggressive at the moment, and I don't think they can afford to just fight in a fair 2v2 at this moment. They need to try and poke out and then try and pick a fight when it suits them rather than just aggressing guts all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree. You can't be sticking your neck out there while you're at this kind of a deficit.
Phoenix is being aggressed on. What can Ymir and Naja really do to stop this? They really need to go on this on her, but Beat is forced. Perhaps a good Naja ult could come out.
They forced the Naja ult out so many times, you know. Unfortunately, he's unable to use it aggressively in so many scenarios because of the fact that they have so much CC that he can't answer for otherwise.
I think there's a little bit of miscommunication there between Define Pride and Hatmaster there. Hatmaster actually went and backed off, whereas it looked like Define Pride was trying to be aggressive, and it cost them pressure and therefore the Phoenix in that little engagement.
Yeah, and his ultimate as well, unfortunately, gets expended there at the time when it's most important, you know. They need to try to find a pick here, or else they're going to just have their Titan get pressured down.
Look comes out from...
okay, got the double stun off of the off of the sash, but just not enough damage coming out from either of these players at this point, as we can see. They're just getting shred through. Yep, and look at this. Like I said, the amount of space that they get off of that combo, just putting Hatmaster all the way out there. Even with Sprint, he almost didn't make it out.
And it's a frightening thing when you're using your Sprint to get from literally one side of your base to the other. Right?
Oh man, I think the Defiant's going to go down here, and into fire creeps, there's not much these players can do. Hatmaster had to hold on to that ult for as long as he could to try to clear up the fire creeps as well. So even though Ymir, or even though Anhur was going to jump, and he probably knew that, he had to hold on to it and just hope. GG.
Yeah, really well played from St. Thomas and HDDM, and looking forward to seeing them in the future rounds.
Yeah, definitely just coming out of nowhere and taking that one down. Also, I did change my shirt for this match, you guys. It's a new thing I'm doing. I'm changing my shirt for every match. I think it's gonna like really bring in a lot more viewers. Gonna bring in a lot more, you know, just new people saying, "Whoa, who's this guy? Why does he change his shirt every game?" But really, I was drinking water out of the pitcher because sometimes I'm lazy and I'm doing that, and I just poured it over my shirt, so I had to change. That's the reason.
I am also changing my shirts, but...
Oh, yeah, yeah. You can turn over to twitch.tv/Maseratis, where your live streams is changing your shirts. You can do that.